What is up, guys? I am BRETTVARG, bringing episode 4 of my Let's Talk series. In this map, we're going to be covering actually one of my more favorite maps, Lift. Lift is kind of a weird map. It's kind of like a mixture of, I'm going to say Checkout from Gears of War 3. By the way, we're seeing that released on this upcoming thing. We'll see in the rotational play. So it's going to be really cool. And Raven Down from Gears of War 1. I kind of compare it to those two because Raven Down is all shotgun battles plus really only nades to fight over, while Checkout is more flat but has like ways to kind of look above everything and shoot everybody, and has like where the mulcher is kind of in the back little side area of the shop or the store. So it reminds me a lot of it. I know it's not the best example, but it's what I think of when I see Lift. Lift is a really cool map, and if you don't know how the map works, you spawn in, and all the power weapons you see on screen do not exist except the bolt hock, and that's on either side, so each team has one, and the incendiary nade. So that's what we're going to base on this whole entire analysis and tips and tricks all around, is that idea. So about halfway through the match, you will see sniper, overkill, and boom / drop shot come into the map, and those will be free to pick up. So we really want to focus on that and understand that there's really no reason to go mulcher. It's kind of useless, and so we're not going to even send people there. So let's go down the list and just go through the order. Real quick, I did change blue to more of a cyan color because I've been running into problems where I had to put him somewhere where it's kind of hard to see. So I decided to go with cyan here just because it's a little lighter, a lot easier to see. Yeah, I mean, I think it works better. But if you guys don't like it, you want the original blue, just tell me. So let's begin. Red wants to go to that. If you notice, I sent 4 people to incendiary nades because there's really no reason for the other half of the map for this whole beginning game. So we're gonna really put on pressure here to get those incendiary nades and keep the other team from getting them. I send Red up to that little upper corner so he can kind of crossfire down diagonally. So he can get crossfire down diagonally and allow him to intercept some people and put some ammo downrange and get him a nice little shot. Or they actually have to start bunching up together because they can't too many sight lines to them. Yellow's in the kind of a similar spot where he's gonna be shooting down. Pink and blue are situated where they're gonna sit there and grab nades. It's a very simple idea. And green is only there because essentially he can get off a flank. Would be great if he could run through the control room and actually pick people off doing the same strat, because this is usually what happens in kind of a stalemate thing where it's just kind of like people shooting a Lancer and hamburst fire back at each other. It'd be great for him to actually be able to run across and get a few kills, or stand in control room because there's a gate right there that you can see through and shoot people and get good angles on him. That would be great, but obviously you might not always be able to. Also, he's kind of there to prevent the flank, but that probably isn't going to happen. So it's cool if he could actually get it done and win. I'm going to give you a little pro tip here. Have red or yellow pick up the fucking bolt hock, because it's one of the few guns in the game that you can actually just blow someone's head off and get an insta kill instead of having them go down and get revived. You can actually take someone's head off and win the firefight that way and reduce it down by a person. And so that's always a good idea. Utilize your smokes here. If they start throwing smokes at you, back up, let yourself have some room that where they run through, they're just pretty much in a sitting duck in the open, and you can take them out. So it's super simple. You don't really need to focus too much on that, but really the bolt hock here I think is useful. I think it's very underrated in this game. I think people don't really appreciate the power of the bolt hock, knowing, it can take someone's head off, which is kind of important here in this kind of stalemate factor we've got going on, and that's really nice. Now, I'm going to kind of cut to the idea of when the power weapons spawn. When the power weapons spawn, you want to immediately take control of boom shot and sniper. Personally, I think sniper is much more important on this map. I think if whoever gets sniper, if they can have, just cover that one whole little deck area with the staff quarters and storage right next to them, if they can control that whole upper area and, even let boom go if they have to. Because once you have the sniper, you can just take off the guy who's picking up booms, just take his head off, and boom, you're done. I didn't mean to do that, but whatever. I think it's way better in this situation just to have sniper just sit there and control this whole area. This really only leads them to the next to last power weapon, which is the mulcher, and if they start using it and try to shoot from across, you just take their head off. And it's amazing. It's really a good strat, I think, is just control sniper in that whole deck area, because there's only one way they're going to come from, maybe 2 if they try to flank, and with 3 people up there, you can easily control it and win this game. Super simple. If they do this to you, it's super hard to dislodge. You're going to rely a lot on the boom shot here, a lot of it. Boom shot, drop shot, to me, the only way. And even then, a good sniper is going to blow your head away. So I think it's a really good strat just to sit there and sit on sniper once the weapon spawn and just take control. 3 people up there, the other 2 go for boom and kind of just spread them out and force them to play the game a little bit. Or, I mean, you can have all 5 and I still think it'd be fine. I really think this map is played completely on half of it. You don't play on the other half because it's just utterly useless. Forget the overkill. I don't think it's that great of a weapon. I don't really know what it's supposed to do. And I think it's supposed to be a shotgun, but it's kind of crap at that because it takes too much ammo. So I'm going to say just leave those guns out, screw it, and we're just going to play the whole entire game from control room up. And just in that little area, and essentially in a box, we're going to play this whole map and force them to play within our box because we will control the game and win. That's really all I have to say about this map. If you like listening to these, please comment below, like the video, subscribe. You know, I do like to have some subscribers. It makes me feel good, makes me make these. I really am trying to listen, you know, to you guys, listen for feedback. I try to take everyone into account and appease everybody. So one guy did mention that these videos don't work for escalation or arms race. Arms race, I think he said. So yeah, these don't work for those. But other than that, they work pretty much on every other game mode, and they're not a bad idea. So that's what I'm going to say. I have a video coming out that I need people to watch. I said it was going to come out Friday. I need to set it back, and it'll eventually just be a random video. If you guys could watch that, I'd greatly appreciate it. Leave feedback on that because I'll have some questions I need to ask everybody. But yeah, thank you guys for watching.